Hey guys, we are going to talk about the potential of Back to the Future 4, the sequel that everyone has been dreaming about. Doc, Marty, Marty. Now, where would it go? So we've got to think about, some ideas here. I've just got some like cuts in the background just to stimulate our brain on this, but there's a lot of talk about, Christopher Lloyd and Jay Fox coming together to form this like fourth and final segment. They are old now. Christopher Lloyd, he's really getting on, but he still looks amazing. Jay Fox, we know the challenges that he's had in his life, but he's still pulled himself together, and he is amazing still. So they could do something. So, but they haven't got long. Really, last few years, this is what they've got. Now, I think, from a fan perspective, this should be very much a sort of, I'm not going back to that place again. So, maybe the Doc is a recluse, maybe he's in a dark place, could be in a psychiatric ward, and Fox, for him, it could be similar. He could be like totally detached from reality. He doesn't want to sort of have those memories anymore. Maybe he's like lives in the countryside on an estate or whatever. But the idea that some kind of sort of like catalyst makes them want to come back, maybe it's some kind of sort of event that gets projected into the present, where they say, we've got to get this thing back together again, and the two can sort of reconcile through maybe the Doc bringing the time machine back from a sort of like barn find kind of vibe, where it's like, I've been working on this for a long time. He doesn't figure it out, and then Marty comes to him, whether it's a premonition or whether they come together because they're pen pals and they write to one another, whatever. Either way, they've got to come back together and they've got to do something quite significant. Now, we don't want to be some kind of sort of like rat race, like chase vibe. It needs to be quite strategic. So maybe they go to this sort of, whether it's a Biff future or another future where it's just really dark. I'm talking Blade Runner style. We want it dark. We want it sinister. We want them completely out of their comfort zone, and they've got to do this one act. Whether it's it could be to destroy the idea of the time machine, the DeLorean. It could be to intervene with Doc as a young boy, plant a memory, or to remove a memory of the flux capacitor, take away that influence so he doesn't create the time machine. I think something like that would just be bloody awesome. And I think it's good for us to talk about it because as we all worry these days that it's only a matter of time before somebody comes along and screws it, and let's just pray to God that Back to the Future 4 does not get screwed. And even if they took 1% of the ideas from this moment, it would be fine. But God forbid we have a situation on our hands, which is more and more common these days, of crap sequels that don't follow any fan theories and just basically piss on any loyalty that has been carried over. And for Back to the Future, that loyalty is absolute. So yeah, watch this space. Let's keep the fan films moving, and let's hope we influence some decision makers.
Since when did you become the sensitive type?